Hi, this is Andy Newman with Joiner Fine Properties coming to you from Richmond, Virginia with another real estate help video. Quick one. Today I'd like to talk to you about effective ways to stop foreclosure. Foreclosure is known to be one of the most undesirable situations a homeowner has to deal with in his entire lifetime. Getting a mortgage is considered by a lot of people as the great American dream. But losing your home because of current and impending financial hardships can be a tough pill to swallow. But since mortgages are legal binding documents that are to be followed by both the lender and the borrower, missing on payments is clearly unacceptable. Since the great financial crisis from a few years ago, more homeowners are forced into foreclosure on their homes. Foreclosure takes away the equitable right to ownership of the borrower on their real estate property. It translates to the inability of homeowners to work with the lender. The number of foreclosed homes in the past few years has been steadily climbing every year. More people are losing their homes, and sadly, these people would have had the chance to save their houses from foreclosure if they'd considered some of the alternatives that lenders and the government have been offering to the public as of late. There are several ways by which you can stop a foreclosure from happening to you and your property. You can most assuredly stop a foreclosure from happening if only you're aware of the alternatives and solutions that are available these days. Here's a few of the most popular ways on how you can stop foreclosure proceedings so you can keep your home for good. Contact your lender. Don't feel embarrassed or hesitant to call your lender if you know that you're going to make your monthly mortgage payment a little late. There's no better way to stop a foreclosure than to keep an open line of communication with your lender. Believe it or not, banks are reluctant to file a foreclosure proceeding against anyone. Even one foreclosure will cost them a lot of money and make them lose, let's face it, they'll lose chances for profit. And so to protect their best interest, banks and lending companies file a foreclosure so they can still salvage what's left from the value of a home or property. But since the current home market value is low, banks would rather offer alternatives to borrowers other than a foreclosure. So when you call your lender, it's only right to give them the true reasons that you're going to be late or that you're going to be missing your payments. Be honest about your current financial position, and that will allow the lender to work with you so you don't end up losing your home. Try to work out a repayment plan. Most lenders would usually wait a few weeks before they send you a notice of default. In some states, the lenders will contact you the earliest or right after your payment due date so they can remind you of your current mortgage obligations. So, although collection calls that you get a day or two after your payment due date seem to be irritating and off-putting for some, it should be noted that under the terms of the agreement, borrowers are to pay for their mortgage on or before the due date. If you get a collection call about your mortgage, you can take that opportunity to give them the reason for the late payment. If you're not going to be able to process the payment, what you can give the lender is your intent to go on a forbearance plan instead. If you're experiencing problems like unemployment, reduced hours at work, medical bills, other things like that that can stop you from making a timely mortgage payment for a long period of time, what you can do is ask to be placed on a forbearance plan. In a forbearance plan, you'll be given the opportunity to spread what you currently owe the lender onto future payments. You can even change the due date of your mortgage until you get back on your feet. You could do a short sale. The year 2012 is going to be known as the year of the short sales. More and more people are considering short sales rather than refinancing, forbearance, repayment, or loan modification. The HAFA, or Home Affordable Foreclosure Alternatives, that was launched by the U.S. Treasury Department under the Obama administration a few years ago, was successful in stressing the fact that foreclosure shouldn't be an option to homeowners, since there are a lot of ways on how they can better solve their current mortgage and financial problems. A short sale is recommended by lenders and the government because of the fact that it's less of a hassle to deal with many times. The cost of processing a short sale is much cheaper than filing a foreclosure. Also, lenders have realized that they're losing more money by processing foreclosures than if they allowed short sales. The HAFA program even makes it easier for lenders to encourage their clients to short sale on their property instead. This is because that they can get financial incentives by doing so. A short sale can benefit all the parties involved in it. Investors, borrowers, and servicers have been known to receive short sale cashback incentives lately if the short sale becomes successful. The banks who offer cashback incentives can give out as much as $20,000 to a homeowner who would choose to short sell his home. The amount of incentive differs from one case to another. Although the end result of a short sale is giving up your rights to your residential property, you'll be rewarded with a cash bonus out of the short sale. Incentives are most often provided to individuals in a lump sum, so you can readily use them for relocation purposes. If you want to know more about how you can avoid foreclosure proceedings, contact me, and I'll be more than happy to work with you in helping to solve your mortgage problems. I'll show you my contact information in just a moment. Until then, this is Andy Newman with Joyner Fine Properties in Richmond, Virginia. I do appreciate you spending some time with me today. Here's how to contact me.